Hello, welcome to Creating the Goods. I'm Wendy. Is your family like mine? Because for us, Thanksgiving means two things: food and football. Does your family watch the game too? Or is it all about the food at your house? I want to get you all ready for that big holiday game. So today we are making a super cute sublimation heart earrings along with a matching sublimation t-shirt. So let's get busy.
Here's the design I'll be using for our shirt, A Girl Who Just Loves Fall. As you can see, I got this from Creative Fabrica. Because I have subscription, all I have to do is click download and it will begin the download process. Now, of course, this will look a little bit different depending on the device that you are on. On a Mac, once the download is complete, a drop-down box will open up here on the right, and all you have to do is click on it. But before I do that, I want to grab the design for our earrings, also at Creative Fabrica. I'll be using this watercolor digital paper for sublimation. We're going to use this orange-brown color that has a really pretty canvas-like texture. I'm excited to see how it turns out once it's sublimated. I'll just click the download now. Just like before for Mac, once it's complete, a drop-down box will open up here to the right at the top, and all I have to do is click on them, and then we'll just save them to a folder of choice. Now that both designs are downloaded and ready, let's head over to Canva to set everything up for printing. All right, here we are in Canva. First, click the plus sign to create a new design. Then scroll down to custom size. I'm going to switch the units to inches and set my canvas to 8.5 by 14, which is a legal size paper. I already have dimensions from a previous design, but I'm just going to plug them in so you know how to do it. I'm using legal size paper. The brand is Aesop, 8.5 by 14 inches, which gives us a little extra space so I can fit more than one design on a single sheet, which is exactly what I'll be doing today. If your printer doesn't support the legal size, just use the largest paper your printer allows. You may need to print a second sheet to fit everything. Once the page is set, click Create New Design. Now that our canvas is ready, we can start uploading our designs. So let's go over here to the left, click Upload again, go to the file where you saved your designs. Here is mine. I saved both designs in one folder. So I'll hold down my Shift key on my computer and select both, and then just click Open. You can also drag and drop them into Canva as well. Once downloaded, click on them, and they will be added to your page. I'm just going to click on one design at a time. Let's zoom in a little so we can see what we are doing. Now, we're going to resize our design. I already measured my shirt, so I'm going to make it 8.5 inches wide. I'm only adjusting the width because keeping the height proportionate ensures the design doesn't get stretched. This gives the design a good size on the shirt, noticeable but still balanced. To adjust it, go up here to the top, click on Position, scroll down, make sure the lock icon is on so everything stays proportionate, then type in 8.5 inches for the width, and then just click Enter. We need to position our design on our page, so let's zoom out a little bit and move it up to the top. Okay, we're going to position it so it looks nice on our page, and that looks good. Next, what we need to do is bring in our watercolor digital paper onto our page. So let's come over here to the left, click Upload, click on our design, and then it will be added to our page. And then I'm just going to position it down here at the bottom. What we need to do is size our watercolor digital paper. And I really don't need much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these corner handles and I'm just going to pull them in a little bit to about 6 inches. And I would rather have more than not enough. And then I'm just going to reposition it again on our page until it looks good. Okay, now we can download our file. Let's come up here to the top and click Share. Then scroll down and select Download. Once the file is downloaded, you can click to open it. At this point, you can save your design to your folder of choice. I saved mine to my desktop. I'll open my laptop print system by going up to the file at the top, scrolling down, and select Print. When the print dialog page opens, the first thing I want to do is to make sure that my Sublimation printer is chosen, which is the Brother SP1 Sublimation printer. I only want one copy, print in color, and that is correct. I need to change the paper size to 8.5 by 14, which is legal. Portrait is correct. Media and quality paper type is transfer. Quality is normal. Layout. Make sure to flip your image horizontal so it will be mirrored. That way, after pressing, it will be facing the correct way. And that's it. You just need to click Print. Okay, let's get our shirt ready. I'm using my heat press, the Wilbify, and I'm going to set the temperature to 385 degrees and we'll press for 60 seconds. As you can see, that is what it's already set to. That's what works best for my press and this type of shirt. Now, some presses will use up to 400 degrees, but always start low and increase if needed. The V-neck shirt I am using is from Cricut and the material is 95% polyester. And this is just 5% spandex, which makes it perfect for sublimation since it gives you those nice vibrant colors for the best sublimation results. Use shirts that are at least 65% polyester or higher. And of course, higher is always better for bright lasting prints. I'll lay a couple pieces of butcher paper to protect my heat press. Then I'll place my shirt down. I'm going to give the shirt a really good lint roll to remove those tiny fibers that can turn into blue specks after pressing. Then we'll pre-press the shirt for about 5 seconds. This will remove the moisture. Always follow your heat press and blank guidelines for temperatures and times. Every setup can be a little different, so adjust accordingly. Here's our design. To save time, I have cut it out already, trimming close to the image edge to prevent press lines. If press lines do appear, they will usually fade after washing, but you can also give it another quick press with butcher paper once the sublimation paper is removed. I also like to pinch the top of my design to help me find the center quickly. Now, for placement, because it's a V-neck, it's easy to find the middle. I like to come down 2 fingers from the bottom of the V. Once it's perfectly placed and not upside down, we can tape down the design with heat-resistant tape to keep it in place and prevent ghosting. To protect my heat press pad and my shirt, I'm placing a piece of cardstock inside the shirt so no ink bleeds through to the back of the shirt. Then I'll add a couple pieces of butcher paper on top to protect my platen from ink bleed. I will press at 385 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds using medium pressure. Okay, it's time. Gloves on. I'm going to remove the butcher paper and then I'm going to let it cool slightly. And then I'll remove the tape and then the cardstock. I notice I need to remove one glove so I could get to the tape. Oh my gosh, the color is gorgeous. That's a good transfer. What do you think? If you love how it turned out, drop me a heart emoji below. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's time to prepare our earrings. We are using these cute little heart sublimation earrings that are made from MDF wood blanks, which means a medium density fiberboard that is just a little over 1 inch in diameter, along with these cute football charms and earring hooks. These blanks came with a silver finish earring hook, but I wanted to switch it to gold to match the football charms. I didn't show you, but we will also be using these 6mm jump rings. I'm also using 2 mini plaid bows from my stash, and they are roughly about 1 inch long. A couple pairs of pliers, E6000 glue. I've already cut out the designs for our earrings, and I'll list everything I'm using in the description box below, as well as the bows if I can remember where I bought them. We'll be pressing these at 365 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. I've already set my heat press to the temperature. While the heat press is adjusting to the new temperature, let's prepare our blanks. First, we need to remove the protective plastic from the blanks, which I found a little bit tricky. Believe it or not, I did speed up the video. So as you can see, this was a little bit of a struggle. Next, I'll place the heart blanks onto our sublimation design. It doesn't matter which side you place down first because we'll be sublimating both sides. I will then take some heat-resistant tape and secure both of them. Once they are completely secure, let's head over to our heat press. I already laid down some butcher paper to protect the press pad. Then I'll place the earrings face down with the sublimation design facing up. To prevent any ink bleed onto the platen, I'll add another piece of butcher paper on top. Using light to medium pressure, I'll press at 365 degrees Fahrenheit for about 60 seconds. It's time again. I'm really excited to see how these turned out. I'm going to remove the butcher paper, and they are hot, so I do have my gloves on. I'm going to take my weeding hook and carefully remove the tape away from the paper, being careful not to scratch the earring. Oh, that looks nice. And I am having a little bit of a fight with the tape, but as you can see, it did transfer nicely. I'm going to do the same with the other earring, being careful not to scratch it. As you can see, there is some blowout on our paper, so we need to put some fresh butcher paper down on our pad, and we're going to get our other side ready for sublimation. I'll place my sublimated design face up, and then I'll place the blank that has not been sublimated yet onto the design. I'll use my heat-resistant tape, and I'll make sure I secure both of them. I'll flip them over, adding another piece of butcher paper on top, and press again at 365 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. I'm going to speed up the video. Let's head over to my design table, and I will give you a closer look at the final results. And we could also get our earrings put together. Okay, here is a close-up, and they do look like a canvas, don't you think? So let's get our earrings assembled. What we need to do is adjust the earring wire hooks by twisting them a half turn so they will lay in the correct position. And this is how we'll do it. We'll use a pair of pliers, we'll hold the loop, then with the other hand, we'll twist the hook in the opposite direction, about a half turn. And we'll repeat this with the second hook as well. Okay, we also need to make sure the earrings will hang evenly and uniform when worn. The holes need to be on the opposite sides, like so. Okay, now we can begin to assemble our earrings. We're going to take our 6mm jump ring. We're going to take one pair of pliers, hold it on one side of our jump ring, take our second pair of pliers, and we're going to open it by twisting in opposite directions. We're going to slide the heart on, then the football charm, and then finally add the earring hook to the back of the heart earring. Using pliers, we're going to carefully wiggle the jump ring closed by twisting back and forth gently. Okay, and that looks good. And our earrings are starting to take shape. So we need to do the same thing with our other earring. We're going to pick up a pair of pliers, take our 6mm jump ring. I'm going to open it by twisting it gently with the other pair of pliers in the opposite direction. I'll slide the heart on, Then I'll add the football charm. And finally, I'll add the earring hook to the back of the heart earring. I'll use the other pair of pliers and I'm going to carefully wiggle the jump ring closed by twisting it back and forth gently. And there you have it. That looks great. We are almost done and they are looking super cute already. I'm going to take the bows and I'm going to put it up here on the corner of our heart, avoiding the football charm. I will take some E6000 glue. I'll add it to the back of our bows, just a few little dots here and there. I'll attach them to the hearts in those places that I showed you, making sure to tack it down as firmly as I can. This will need to dry for several hours or overnight. Oh, they are so cute. What do you think? And there you have it. You have the perfect shirt and your matching earrings. I just love how these Thanksgiving crafts bring a little extra warmth and fun to the day. I hope you and your family enjoy the holiday, full of laughter, good food, and maybe a little football too. Please give me a thumbs up. It truly helps my channel. And of course, hit that subscribe button for more fun holiday and craft ideas. Thank you so much for watching and happy crafting. Bye for now.